tricky choice when you work with OpenStreetMap. It is the road map. Of course, it is right because there are many different objects in this map also, not only used for routing or finding the POIs on the map, but for many different purposes. But the whole map, I'm a geographer, and I work with students in the Geographical Institute in Krakow, and we made a question: if the OpenStreetMap could be used by geographers as a database for research, for student works, and also if it could be supplied by the scientific data from many different elements of geography, of nature, of human geography, and so on. This is the whole map, good-looking geographical map of some part of the world. When I searched through the map, I found some places which looked like almost like geomorphological map of landforms, hydrological map of former branches of the rivers. It is a remote place in Kazakhstan, northern Kazakhstan. I just was searching for something else, and I looked. It looked like our geographical job. We do the specific scientific papers, a lot of work, physical geography. And it is an OpenStreetMap with special tagging, of course, but still. And normal map of the area. It's small town of Pasym, Polish lakelands, northeastern Poland. So the human geography elements connected to the city, to the normal human living, and land cover from elements also of the nature. We established what we call the cartographical team, special team from our students of geography, and we did some mapping, regular mapping, micro mapping in different what we call cartographic polygons around Europe, from the Arctic Circle, Santa Claus village near Rovaniemi in Finland, up to Croatian, Dalmatia areas. And first we did some simple mapping with every door software mainly. Then started to work with precise mapping of precise element from geography. We're just on the starting point of this, so I will show you just the screens with the idea what we should do in next month, I hope. So first, land use. You can map land use roughly, but with sparse points, and it's a place from Polish, southeastern Polish mountains of Bieszczady. Every part of the patch of the land use of the greenery area is mapped, but of course with not such a precise manner like this, for example. So we tried if we could map it as precise as it could be on our orthophoto map with 5 centimeters resolution. Of course, it will produce more data, more time-consuming work, but you'll have for some closed area, for example, for national park or one village or one commune, you have precise geographical information of land use, and you won't need to find it somewhere else, to download it from different places. Also, some precise measurements taken. It's also, of course, the land cover and land use, but for example, one of the works of our students, green areas around our university. Every tree is mapped with long record of database, and every bush is also mapped. Why not to put it on OpenStreetMap in the manner that tags provide? We'll try to do this next weeks. It will be done. So many. This is our work, starting work from Arcticum in Rovaniemi. Of course, we left there only just one tree, but it was the starting work. Next step, hydrology. Of course, there is a tag for and point objects for the springs. It's Ostrich spring in one of the Polish uplands area south of Łódź, north of Krakow. And also there are many tags for hydrology. So you can add the name is normal, but you can add the water characteristics, for example, for the research, the type of spring, is it a karst spring or different area. The description is in Polish, sorry. And when you take the database of the springs of whole Polish uplands, it's about 300 specific springs. Of course, we are allowed to do this, and we have the copyright for it. Our friend gave us permission to use the database. We can put it into the OpenStreetMap, and then, of course, it could be downloaded somehow from this OpenStreetMap database. And what is my main subject, geomorphology and landforms. And how it all started. I started from glossary of landforms, tags which are connected to landforms. And I combined it with scientific research about geomorphology, landforms, relief in Polish Carpathian Mountains. I found the precise geomorphological map. It's not easy to find the map in the right scale, rather small scales for such a map. And we'll try to put this map's feature into the same area. It's also Polish Carpathian Mountains. There are many types, for example, for valley types, some escarpments in OpenStreetMap. Of course, it won't be rendered in OSM Carter, but in the future, different rendering environments, for sure it could be. But it will, of course, exist in the database. And other thing, I'm smiling at Przemek. So the micro mapping, for example, for accessibility map for disabled people. It's from our Wednesday measurements. We have the new laser scanner, LiDAR scanner, when you can distinguish not only the curves, the edges of the road, but also some small specific areas like 1 centimeter, also half a centimeter, small bushes where it's like micro mapping, and it's also, of course, for somebody walking around the area or some blind people, and for the software for applications for blind people, it's crucial. Of course, there are many maps made of OpenStreet maps. And also, I was dreaming about putting into the map some imaginary objects. I have the friend who geodetist who draws the lines of specific meridians in Krakow. So for example, this 20 eastern meridian, and I imagined that I dreamed that if something exists in reality, you can put it into OpenStreet map. Why not? As a tag, it's memorial pavement plaque. It somehow exists in the environment. Of course, not the whole meridian in the area. And yeah, we have many topics concerning that. Many other objects like 3D monuments and also the 3D models in Wikimapia connected to OpenStreetMap. But this is the future. And that's the mental map of Cyprus, drawn by different nationalities, Greeks and Turks in Cyprus, as they see the contours of Cyprus. Some work from last years. Thank you very much.